Alright. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Oop, I need my spreadsheet up on the side here. I gotta have my spreadsheet up. Let's see if they bring something exciting. I hope. I'm hoping for some good stuff today. Like I said, I heard Persona 4 might be coming. So we could possibly see something on that. I'm hoping we see some other stuff. I'm hoping we see a lot of good stuff. Background music. Why are you still on? Shut up. Maybe Borderlands 4 we can at least get a price. It's probably going to be $70 or $80, let's be honest here. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. I never know what to expect from these Xbox showcases, though. I don't know a lot of the brands that normally work with Xbox directly, so... I don't know. What's a game that I'd like to see today? I got a bunch of games I would really like to see. Specifically ones that have not been, or that have no release date. I want to see Dispatch get a release date. I want to see Dispatch get a release date. That is, that's this one where you play as a, in like a superhero, what is it, like dispatch center, kind of like 911, but the main guy is voiced by the guy who played Jesse in Breaking Bad. That's not the main reason I want to play it. It actually looks like a lot of fun, but I really want to play Dispatch. I want to see that. Hollow Knight Silksong, we got to see a release date on that. Subnautica 2, I kind of want to see something on. Power Wash Simulator 2 would be nice. I want to see something on Fable. Because they did have a little thing about this, but we heard it's probably not going to come anywhere until 2026. Okay, I want to see something on Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra. I really want to see something on that. I want to see something on the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake. Yeah, I want to end Persona 4. Persona 4 remake or Persona 6. I want to see those as well. Alright, hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just a game. Alright, is this Outer Worlds 2?
Do you think I care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't come to Arcadia.
I'm gonna grab my snack.
Down in pointless
I'm listening.
We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I didn't actually think they were going to do a trailer right now. I thought that they would just wait until the actual Outer Worlds Direct to actually say anything. Europe in the last 250 years. Hey, I'm just saying, ever since America popped up, Europe hasn't been looking so good. Ever since America popped up, Europe hasn't been looking so good. I got some yogurt and granola right here. Great, good.
The cost may be high. One day, I know you'll be mine. Someday, perhaps I'll own two. For now, I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
This is gonna be okay, I'm gonna say something a little ignorant, probably. But this just reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy. This is literally just Guardians of the Galaxy, the video game.
Inflate our impressions and egos by staying
It's
tuned after the
it's like
showcase.
it's like a 70s, 80s, 90s like music and feel with, you know, space shit going on.
World
Like I said, it's
premiere.
gonna sound ignorant. Wasn't given the world some sweat freedom.
What's wrong?
Hey now, hey now,
I'm sorry.
hey now. What is this?
I've just been so depressed.
What are those eyes?
No, it would fix everything. Humanzapro.
Is this a High on Life DLC or a new game? Yeah, Scar. It looks like it might be a sequel.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
All right, High on Life 2. Coming this winter. All right.
World premiere.
World premiere. What do we got? Tom Tendo, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Well, we have been hearing that Assassin's Creed Hexe is going to be coming out, which, if I remember correctly, is supposed to be more of like a stealth assassin, like Assassin's Creed. Is it Assassin's Creed? Are we getting Hexe here? Chemo, welcome, welcome. What is this game? We don't know yet. Well, they haven't, we don't know officially yet. They haven't given. So, precedence. I was gonna say, so after seeing that, I don't think this is Resonance. A Plague Tale to Legacy. Legacy 2026. Whoa. Is this a game or is this actual footage? Oh my god, it's the handheld. It's the handheld. It's the Xbox handheld. I thought they were gonna push this one back. I thought they might have been pushing this back. Black Bear, welcome. You're right on time. Yeah, it's just as we thought it was gonna be. So it's a Asus Xbox thing. So is this just gonna be a ROG Ally or a ROG Ally X just with Xbox OS over Windows OS? Freedom of Windows, power of Xbox. They're also showing Silksong. They're showing Silksong on there. They're showing Silksong on there. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, first of all, I need to see what the holiday 2025. Okay. ROG Ally ROG Xbox Ally X.
Player first, and that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device.
Okay.
The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect.
Okay.
And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year.
Ooh.
In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
Okay, that's interesting.
We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich
Blood of the
action
Dawnwalker.
RPG steeped in dark fantasy.
Blood of the
that I
Dawnwalker.
can't
That's
wait
what
for you
I've
to
actually been
explore.
waiting on.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. They act like being able to play any game, any Windows PC game on the Ally X is new. You're already able to do that with all these other PC handhelds. So...
Monsters have always been here. Watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives.
I'm gonna talk over this,
We
I'm
should have
sorry.
feared for our souls instead.
But, like, maybe I didn't understand. What does the ROG Ally...
Vampires didn't come
What does
to
the
kill
ROG
us.
Xbox Ally and the ROG
They came
Xbox
to
Ally X
rule.
do differently that
To
these
turn us into
other guys
mindless,
are already
docile
doing?
cattle.
In fact, what...
Not
In
me,
fact,
though.
what is it doing that the Ally X and the ROG
tried
and
to
the
change
regular
me
ROG
into
Allies
one
are
of them.
already doing?
But I became something else instead.
Uttermost headphones. Oh, neat, Black Bear.
Their worst nightmare.
Like the handheld is cool. Don't get me wrong, but what are they doing differently
A dawn
that nobody else is doing? Because, like, at least with, like, the Switch 2,
trapped between
it's not a
two worlds,
perfect comparison to,
fighting to eat
it's not a perfect
score.
comparison to PC handhelds, but they got the Nintendo exclusives. They've got the game share. They've got the mouse. They've got the Joy-Cons as a mouse. They've got the Joy-Cons. So they're at least doing something different there. But, like, I don't really see what's too different about the Xbox Ally X and the Xbox Ally over the regular Ally and Ally X. Okay. I will be getting that on PlayStation 5. I'll be getting that on PS5.
World premiere.
Show it off. Mario! Oh, it's a Super Meat Boy game. Why did it have a Mario pipe? Does Super Meat Boy have Mario pipes like that? Alright, a 3D platformer Super Meat Boy. Okay. Okay. Super Meat Boy 3D. Early 2026. Okay. This is probably going to be like spring, winter, spring 2026. Or spring 2026, I should say. Whatever.
Watch your back, Yakumo.
Team Ninja. Oh, Ninja Gaiden 4?
You're a criminal now.
Is this Ninja Gaiden 4? Is it Ninja Gaiden 4?
It's my mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Give us a release date. Give us a release date.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
This is it.
Sayori.
For you. There's something I need your help with.
The Dark Dragon is mine.
All right. Release date? October 21st. That is going to be right between Legends ZA and Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD Remake. Okay. It's actually coming out the week after, the Wednesday after that. Bethesda. Are they just talking about Indiana Jones? Is there going to be DLC coming? Is that why they're talking about this? Or are they just trying to promote the game again? A new adventure? What do you mean? Are we already getting a new Indiana Jones? Are we already getting a new Indiana Jones right after the one that we just got?
Enter the city of Antioch. Find the secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Oh no, okay, it is DLC. September 4th, okay. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Order of the Giants.
World premiere.
Okay. We've got another Game Freak. Game Freak. I'm sorry. Game Freak. Is this Phantom Blade Zero? Wait. What? I know Game Freak technically does do games outside of Pokemon. But what? Also, they said world premiere for this, I think, so this probably isn't Phantom Blade Zero. Is that the name Beast of Reincarnation? Beast of Reincarnation. A Game Freak game that's not Pokemon. Interesting.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they suit their filth down to us.
Is this Outer Worlds 2 again? Are they doing another Outer Worlds 2 thing, or am I out of it? Unholy, yeah, exactly. Unholy. How dare they work on anything that is not Pokemon?
Pay me back until you fucking rust.
It ain't for the spineless.
To keep your filthy pickers off me.
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Bertolt!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
We were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall.
Yes, sir.
Built rather slim, well, muscular.
Mm-hmm.
Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
With a mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol.
It's himself. I don't know. I'll be honest. I've been looking at something else on the side here.
Me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no!
So is this an action murder mystery?
I'll leave you with a pissing pan of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or
An action comedy murder mystery.
Care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
And it's in like that
Let's go and end a
steampunk
few
era.
arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history...
Lucian, welcome. We're not playing anything. We're watching the Xbox
But
showcase
look who
going
just
on right now.
found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it.
I'll be honest, the whole time machine thing actually just brought me back in. I wasn't super interested. That time machine brought me in though.
Change the future. And let me tell ya, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Change the past. Is that the name? Is that the name of the game? Change the past? No. Must be a Diva fan. I don't know what you mean by that. If you're talking about Valorant or something, I don't play Valorant. Clockwork Revolution.
Now let me alone and piss off.
All right. Clockwork Revolution. Anything else? Consoles coming in due time. Okay, so we don't know
Our
jack
creative
shit.
teams are dedicated to bringing players award-winning, record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call
No,
of
you
Duty,
don't.
Black Ops 6 from
No, you
Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages
Okay, well,
from
I guess they
Bethesda,
do then. My
Diablo
bad.
4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games
You really
ever,
want to put Avowed
and
on
they're
that
also
level?
delivering more content.
You want to put
than ever
Avowed on that
before.
level?
From original single-player experiences to vast
okay.
online worlds, our teams
Interesting
are
work.
empowered to build the games.
Rory, thank you for the
they've
follow.
always
Welcome,
dreamed
welcome.
of. We want our players to have the
We don't
choice
know.
and flexibility of where
We don't know if
and
it's only on
how
Xbox.
they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day
Yes,
one
do
in Game
change things
Pass,
in the game.
and every new game we make For both Xbox consoles
Maybe,
and PC,
maybe, Lucian, maybe.
will be Xbox Play Anywhere.
That was a world
On
premiere,
behalf
so
of
we
our
don't know.
creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters,
We're not done, right?
stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release.
Again, I don't know if you really want to put
Outer Worlds
Avowed
2
on
this
that level.
October.
I don't think Avowed is
Obsidian
at that
always
up
delivering
there that you
great
think it
games,
is.
and they
Alex
have
P,
a third
welcome,
game
welcome.
launching this year.
Oklahoma.
You'll get to go deeper on it in our direct.
Okay.
And until then, let's take a look.
There ain't no love in Oklahoma. All right, world premiere.
World premiere.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast.
Are we getting a He-Man video game?
With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything.
Rory, thank you for the sun with
There's
glasses.
been an explosion at Brook
Hey,
Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard
Is this after
of a
Grounded?
deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies.
There was that
set
one
to
game called
dedicate
Grounded
a
where they
statue
got
of the 4
miniaturized, didn't
teenagers,
they?
Fast food science robot Burgle and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted.
Oh, human look like I don't even know how that works. Looks like Oklahoma. Alright, so is this supposed to be like a sequel to Grounded then? What, Grounded 2?
Gotta keep them separated.
I never actually played Grounded. I only heard about it when it was getting ported over to the different consoles. Okay, Grounded 2. Oh, damn, July 29th. That's in just over a month and a half. All right, next.
The predecessor, ND3500.
Looks like a game for a child.
Accessing
I don't know. I don't like saying it looks like a game for a child.
data salvage.
Because that's an art style a lot of games have.
I have encountered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating
Persona 7?
is highly unusual.
Okay. I feel like they've already showed off something to, like, tell people who know the game what it is. It? If you're talking about, like it with a killer clown, I don't think that's this.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
Oh, Chronos! Chronos, the New Dawn. This is what I was looking forward to.
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
This was one I've been waiting on. We getting a release date?
Such is our calling.
Fall 2025. I guess that's better than nothing. We got it narrowed down. Looks similar to Dead Space. I can see it. I can see that. I can definitely see that. This is a 2014 game. We are so they're given an update. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I was just sitting here. I've never played Elder Scrolls Online, so I'm like, what the fuck are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? All right, that's a world premiere. World premiere. What do we got?
Mayday! Code 1 to mission control. We're falling. Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
This is going to be nitpicky, and I don't know if it's just because of the stream,
sacrificed everything,
but the lip syncing was off.
To save mankind. In the world, to save mankind.
But the lip syncing was off.
And I'll always love you for.
No, these aren't all Xbox games. They're all developed by Xbox and their companies, but a good amount of these games are coming to PC and PS5 day and date. So this one looks like a, I guess you're an astronaut who's stranded and it's just an adventure game.
Thomas, wherever you are, I'll find you.
Okay. That one I might need to see a little bit more on. I got like a very slight amount of interest, but not enough to be like, I want to get this game. Okay, we can add a little bit more interest now. That's in collaboration with the European Space Agency. Okay. I was wondering why there was an ESA patch on her side.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations, much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand, a hotel famous across the land.
What is this? A fucking Disney movie as a video game?
In such high demand, your wish I'll command here at the Grand.
Well, hello
Did
there.
you just hit us a fucking gun?
You're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
Oh. So is this supposed to be like a power wash simulator clone, where instead of doing power washing,
renovating the hotel
you're doing renovations?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where he left off.
You know what?
I seem like a good man.
I like Power Wash Simulator. I'd be willing to give this a chance.
They don't suspect a thing.
And it looks like there's some story with this one too.
What you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will wicker man your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking bad. Don't make the same mistake your father made.
What?
In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
Okay, total whiplash going on right now. So this isn't just a little Power Wash Simulator clone. My apologies. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. There are no ghosts at the Grand. Okay. I do have a cat, or I have 2 cats back home. I haven't seen them in a few months. I'm sad. I'm sad. I haven't seen my cats.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens.
Okay.
And when we need their help, they send us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland could be my daughter?
So a mobile game.
She unlocked the heavenly
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm gonna be honest. It does look a little bit like a mobile game, though. Mythology. Okay.
If the heavenly spear is mine.
Okay. I think I'll be good on not getting that one. Fair, my cat is a disrespectful one. I love my cats. I got a big fat one. He can be a bit of a bitch sometimes. I still love him though.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면
Alright, game in South Korea.
당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인.
Lookism, the video game. The PTJ universe, game number 1.
믿고 싶을 뿐.
So is this a stealth game?
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는지.
We don't really get just straight stealth games anymore, do we?
당신의 분노는 스스로 결정.
Or we don't get a lot of them. Like Metal Gear Solid, we're getting Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is just a remake. This one kind of looks like a bit of a stealth game.
주정태.
Okay. Mudang 2 heart. Mudong 2 hearts. Mudang. I'm interested. I'm interested.
World premiere.
E ora Olaiem lo ite fatili. Novo.
Destruction. Blood.
Maite mana. Muite unanite waiora. Dia. Novo tu alibemo iwa lotaname. Ona otalima. Diefema. Teonami.
I don't know what language this is. That's people on YouTube. I don't even know if there's anybody on YouTube right now. According to my thing, I'm the only one watching. Although they might be over on the shorts. Heard they're educated. Maybe. We can never be too certain, though. We can never be too certain. Planet of Lana 2. Okay. Also, it says Nintendo Switch. I assume that means the Nintendo Switch 2 as well, right? Bethesda. Hold on. Bethesda. Fallout. Fallout 5.
Hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole.
Fallout 5.
When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity.
Or are they just gonna
Yes, you'll find fish of all
Fallout
flavors
76?
in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards.
It's not Fallout 5. Are they just gonna talk about adding
What do you got on
fucking
there, Jed?
fishing to
Worms.
Fallout 76?
And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job.
I don't like. I have never played Fallout. That's the funny thing.
Rods, reels,
I
bobbers,
haven't
and baits
played
as there are
Fallout.
fish in the sea.
But Fallout 5 is still
And when
a
you've
hype
caught your
thing,
fill,
though.
pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails.
Just because I haven't played a game doesn't mean I don't know when it's a hype.
Can you
a
smell
hype
that?
release?
No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout. Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join
Sakina,
today.
welcome.
And tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
Yeah, like. We really just did a whole fucking thing for Fallout 76 to tell you that fishing is coming to the game.
World premiere.
Xbox, you got some highs going on right now, but your lows are fucking low. Oh, solo leveling your rise. Hold up, solo leveling Arise. Solo leveling, hold on. Hold on, solo leveling. We gotta shut up now, the Aura King has arrived. I'm still waiting for this to actually come to Steam. Anime was pretty good. Solo leveling was great. I read the entire manhwa. I'm still waiting for Solo Leveling Ragnarok to come back. It's been out of commission for like about a month or two now, or not even a month or two, a few months now. Solo Leveling Ragnarok has been out. Waiting for that to come back. Anime was great. Loved that. Sakina, if you can't hear me, apologies, but I'm here. Because I am here. If you can't hear me, turn your volume up or something. Coming fall to, oh, fall, thank you.
World premiere.
I've been waiting for something of a release date, at least that's something. I'll take fall. What is this? I'd rather wait for the anime. I mean, like, it's an interesting game, so I want to get it. Okay. Is this just supposed to be like a Pal World ripoff? So okay, so this is a Pal World ripoff. Okay. Girly and I mean, I'm not mad that it's girly or childish or anything. There's games for everybody. It doesn't interest me though. Game doesn't really interest me. I mean, it just looks like Pal World. It definitely looks like a polished Pal World. Isn't Pal World a ripoff? No, it's
what's up,
Pal World's not a ripoff.
Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and
Tony
support
Hawk,
we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life. But more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world. And that means everything to me and the team.
Hey, Tony boy.
I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
He is, dude, he is old, dude. It's actually kind of crazy. Every time I think of him, I think back to the games and I forget some of those games are like old, dude. And that was back when he was in his prime. It's even funnier, he doesn't skate anymore, does he? He probably hasn't skated in like decades. I still think it's cool though. Oh, and they remastered a lot of the tracks and arenas. We got a gangster Yakuza guy skating. Okay. They're bringing Michelangelo. Okay. Are they going to be bringing in other skaters from media then? I don't even know who. The cheat codes were nice. Like, they are bringing in Doomslayer guy. They're bringing in the Doomslayer. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Fun.
World premiere.
Alright. I don't mean to be rude to these guys, but I gotta go to take a shit. So while this plays, I'm going to go take a shit. Holy shit. Gears of War Reloaded. Right as I was taking a shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I was taking a shit. I had to run back here. Alright, Gears of War Reloaded. We already have a release date for this, so we're just getting new stuff.
Looks like they upgraded.
Okay.
Nausea, baby. Let's do this. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, this should be coming to PS5, Lucian. This should be coming to PS5. Yeah! Not to Nintendo, so not everywhere. This is an Xbox Play anywhere. How dare, that's false marketing right there. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with them. Okay. What do we got? We got a thing in Japan. Another game in Japan. neighbors are gonna fucking hate me. Holy shit. Persona. That's it? That's all you're giving us, you fucking dickheads! They didn't even give us a year. They didn't even give us a year.
The Smugglers League is always there. But you won't see us. You won't hear us.
Lucian, that's Persona 4, okay? That's Persona
and the
4.
only way you'd ever
So
know
fuck yeah.
is if that's what we wanted.
Oh, rare.
As smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the boom, the better. Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates, after all.
Okay.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League.
Okay.
You're paying for that.
Oh. Oh, that's Sea of Thieves? Okay. Oh, yeah.
World premiere.
What did I do? Why are you cursing at me?
This is ridiculous.
This looks like Dispatch.
Come on.
I know, Dispatch already got a world premiere. Invincible! 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 Is it that's invincible, right? Let me. Oh my god!
No, Dad, not even close.
Dude, as soon as I saw the flash of yellow and blue. We're getting an invincible video game? Yeah! Okay, this looks like it's gonna be maybe a 3v3 fighting game. I'm gonna call it right now. It looks like it's gonna be a 3v3 fighter.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this.
I don't know if I'm really liking
Accept
the
our rule or die.
I don't know if I'm liking the frame rate on the characters. I don't know if I'm liking the frame rate on the characters. Oh yeah, it's a 3v3 fighter. It's a 3v3 fighter. Oh,
Not
yeah.
your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I'm
Not him getting destroyed.
I trusted you.
Yeah, scarred. Invincible versus what? Or is it just Invincible versus?
Alright, coming through!
Let's do this!
Gotcha! Come here! Need a hand? Might want to look up.
Yeah, how you like this? It's an army.
Okay.
I am ending you!
A little like Marvel versus Capcom. I can see that. I can see it. But it looks like it's just going to be Invincible versus Invincible characters. Invincible versus. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. The wait is almost up. Square Enix. Square! No! Oh, Final Fantasy. Are they just gonna say that Final Fantasy Rebirth is finally coming to Xbox? Is that all this is? Is this just them saying that they're bringing it to Xbox? Oh, Remake Integrate coming. Okay. Also coming to Xbox.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
What is it? Oh, the Final Fantasy 16. Okay.
There's no one to save you now.
Okay, cool.
The flames are our own, and they burn as one.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Valisthea
Okay.
cannot endure a second claim upon her being.
Neat.
But she may yet be saved by you.
Oh. Okay, that's pretty neat. When you see Square Enix, I was thinking Kingdom Hearts 4, but no, why would I ever think Kingdom Hearts 4? That's absolutely preposterous. Why would I ever think Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be coming out? Why would I ever? Why would I ever? Square Enix doesn't make Kingdom Hearts games anymore. That's not them. Okay. So you're playing as a, you're playing as one of those, I'm forgetting the name of it, one of the watchtower lights. Seems like a nice little adventure game. A lighthouse. Yeah, that's what it is. Seems like a nice little adventure game. Okay. Interesting. That is definitely something.
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators
Okay, but you just
across the
mentioned more I
globe.
want to see, so we gonna talk about
Creators
this
like
shit?
In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution.
Yeah, it looked okay. It
making
looked pretty cool. It looked pretty
King
cool.
Modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed
Not the game I
Final
wanted to
Fantasy
see, though. Not the
franchise
game I
to
wanted
our
to see, though.
players.
With from
And
Square
Team
Enix.
Ninja, returning to the beloved
Team
series
Ninja's good.
they
We're good here.
debuted on Xbox.
We're here good.
You've
That's good.
also
That's good.
seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever. thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at the Outer Worlds 2.
We're going to stick
and
around for
Grounded.
this. We are going to stick around for this.
Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the direct, we have a final world premiere. Enjoy.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Fallout? Assassin's Creed? Is it going to be Kingdom Hearts 4? What do we got? It's got to be something hype. It's got to be something hype. Come on, baby! Is it Elder Scrolls 4?
Welcome to the Guild.
I have no clue what the fuck this
We
is.
have been expecting you.
I had no clue what this could
Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader.
be. It is
Our
none of the things
software.
that I just said.
Our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
Inception, the video game? Is this gonna be like an Inception game? Okay, new IP. I'm interested. I'm interested.
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason.
Menendez.
Oh shit! What? Wait. Already? What? Already? We just got Black Ops 6. We're getting Black Ops 7? I'm gonna be, okay, this is probably going into the next direct. I'm gonna be honest. I saw that, and that got me hyped as shit. But now that I know that it's Black Ops 7, I feel like we are not seeing any of what we just saw at the beginning there. I feel like now that we are going to be going into Black Ops 7, we are not seeing any of that shit that we just saw at the beginning of that trailer. I can almost guarantee that. Because I mean, the Call of Duty games are always based around, like, war and shit, right? So sci-fi stuff.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment.
I don't know.
We here at the
I don't
studio
know.
have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing early this year and now ending the year with 2 more games.
Avowed is
And what
not what
better
you
way
think
to
it
cap
is,
this
buddy. I'm
incredible year
sorry.
for us
Avowed is
than by
not
doing what our studio
what
does
you think
best,
it is.
Sequels.
That's where I come in. You can get out of here, Fergus. Thank you so
What?
much. No, you're doing great. You nailed it. The sequel is the lifeblood
this
of
guy.
every great franchise. Think about it.
I remember him
the
from
original
Space
creates
Force.
the world and builds fandom, but the sequel, that's what makes it worth remembering.
Haven't seen him
no
in a while.
sequel, no hoverboard. No sequel, no dual SMGs. No sequel, no raccoon tail, no sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
There was a Zune 2.
There was a Zune 2? I'm Mark, the head of sequels here at Obsidian, and I have sequelized everything. Blockbuster movies to AAA video games.
Am I high?
To my
Is this
first
not the
marriage,
actor?
So trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Is this not the actor that I'm thinking
Come along on
about?
this journey with me. Part 2.
Hold up.
Let the killing
Oh no, that's Ben Schwartz. Him and Ben Schwartz look nigh fucking identical. Maybe it's the haircut. Hold on.
The Outer Worlds 2 is a sequel to The Outer Worlds 1. It's a continuation of the themes of robber barons in space and how people are controlled by the stories they're told by the people who have power over them. This time we're able to go a lot deeper because we have more time and money, which is a great thing, and we're able to make it a much more true Obsidian reactive RPG than we were the first time around. So we're going deeper and more complex with everything for this sequel. Deeper story, lore, RPG interactions, reactivity, all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete realization of everything people want from an Obsidian game. Surprisingly, this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the chance to do a full sequel for a world that I helped co-create. It's really just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in interesting ways, and to go even further with the themes of how people are affected by living in a dystopian corporate reality.
You can shoot your way through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it. And so no matter what kind of play style that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
The first Outer Worlds was a great base to start from, as it has all the elements of a great Obsidian RPG. Interesting characters, deep worlds, important choices. In the Outer Worlds 2, not only did we want to double down on those elements, but we wanted to give players even more of it.
We've also put a lot of investment into skills and traits that impact things like combat, conversations, and areas that we call RPG interactions, which are the part of the world where players can use their specific skills, perks, and backgrounds to solve problems in unique ways in our new, bigger worlds.
I'm sorry.
I love a deep RPG experience.
I need to show this.
Building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the
Ben
forefront
Schwartz.
of what we set out to create. We prioritize those deeper RPG options
And the
with
guy-
different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies.
I know
We
it's
also have
kind
different
of weird. You
equipment
can't tell me
options for
those guys
different
don't look
playstyles.
almost identical.
And different companions with different
I'm
abilities.
sorry, I just needed to show that off. I just needed to show that off. I'm sorry. I'm like, these guys, that's what I'm saying, Scar. Like, they look exactly the same. That's why I'm like, oh.
In the first Outer
that's the
Worlds, you
guy
start
from
off
Space
as a
Force.
stranger, which
That's
was
not the
basically
guy
a
from
blank
Space
slate
Force.
to build on top of with various attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a
They could
role.
very well be clones.
That role is an Earth Directorate agent.
Okay. They could
You
very
think
well
of
be
them
clones.
as kind of like space cowboys or space sky marshals. They're the good guys that go into places and kind of fix everything that's wrong. You're gonna be one of those. But we don't tell you why you joined the Earth Directorate. There could have been a lot of different reasons.
It is Ben
right?
Schwartz.
It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread law
I've got
throughout the
Games
galaxy.
Radar up on the side.
It could be that you're a roustabout
That is
and
actually
you just
Ben
had nothing
Schwartz.
better to do. After you pick your background, one of
Okay.
the really important choices you have next is choosing your traits. While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the
bro.
Outer Worlds 2, which are these big changes to your
Look,
character depending on which
Ben
one you
Schwartz
pick.
also looked a little bit older than I
So it
remember
could be
him.
something
His
like
cheeks were
brilliant,
sagging a little bit.
where you
So
can tag extra skills and you start getting
in
extra
my
skill
defense,
points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like
Aren't you
Lucky,
quite the
where
same?
you get extra critical chance, and you also get a lot of
I
really
literally
cool
just got
options
Games
throughout the
Radar.
game.
They're just like, fun Ben
Of course, we
Schwartz
brought back
intros mark
dumb,
head of
so-
sequels. And I'm like,
so
oh,
players
I'm an
love the
idiot.
dumb option.
Oh, I'm the idiot.
Tell me, do you believe in signs? Not quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use.
And you get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. Could be something as simple as banging on a machine to get it to work. After you've invested in some of your traits, your next choices are going to be choosing your skills. The skills themselves basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the game. That will be everything from playing stealthily to speccing for an explosive specialty. Throughout your entire journey, your character continues to change with the different choices you make. In the Outer Worlds 1, we actually had more skills than we have, so we condensed them down to really the core and essence of what we really wanted.
I'm gonna be honest,
there.
I'm not
But
like
we made each
super
point that we put
hyped.
into a
Never
skill much
played
more
the Outer
impactful.
Worlds
so
1.
instead of getting small percentage changes,
But I'm gonna stick
we
around.
actually did much larger
I'm gonna
changes
stick around.
per point that you put into each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the world itself, can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options
I'll be honest,
in the world itself.
Personally,
if anybody's played Fallout New Vegas,
I never
they'll
heard
be
much
very
about the
familiar
Outer
with, like, the
Worlds
perk
1.
system. We basically
So
borrowed that.
I'm not too sure
even
why they're
granted, we
going
actually
so
have more
hard
perks
for the
than
Outer
Fallout New
Worlds
Vegas did.
2.
But here's the cool thing.
I don't know
When
if
you
maybe
check,
the Outer Worlds
you
1
use
was
perks
really
for
just
literally
that big of a
everything,
game
right?
that
So
they
you can
want
do
to really
everything
prop
from,
up
hey, I wanna
Outer
make a
Worlds
stealthy
2.
build that steals stuff
Or
and is really
if,
good at that.
like-
okay, great. Well, you can take maybe the pickpocketing perk. So that's
Or
not
if they're
available to
trying
everybody,
to
but
make
if you
it more
select
than
that,
it was,
now you
I
can
don't
actually go
know.
around and steal things out of people's pockets. There's another perk called heavy-handed, right? Where say you're a melee
Like, I don't know
person,
why
what
they would do
does
this
now
as
your
a,
power attacks that you use
I don't know
actually
why
knock
they're
people
trying to do
down.
a direct out of the Outer Worlds 2.
Oh man, I really like the serial killer.
I don't
perk.
know.
As you start killing people, they will drop hearts. And you can take those hearts, and essentially you're taking these trophies, you could say, and it's actually giving you a permanent health bonus every time you do
I mean,
it.
I would have rathered
We
one
have
for
this
Ninja
perk
Gaiden
called
4,
Assassin.
Gears of War. I would have
Now,
even
this is an
rathered a
early
Gears
game
of War
perk that you can
Reloaded one.
take, which every time
Maybe
you
Metal
stealth
Gear
attack
Solid
an
Delta,
enemy, you're
Borderlands.
actually
We didn't
gonna
see
get
anything
a
on
movement
Borderlands
bonus
4.
for a certain amount of time.
Looks like Skyrim with Outer Space vibe. Yeah, like I said it earlier, the whole game kind of seems like it's Guardians of the Galaxy, the
Flaws were
game.
a system that everybody loved from the first game.
Because it's
but
like,
we wanted to make it more
it's got
personal
the
to
old,
player.
like
We
the
wanted it
old
to really
90s
reflect how
aesthetic
you were
with
playing the game and give you
the
a
comedy
bonus that you actually
and
wanted
the
to
space stuff.
really
So it
engage
looks
with.
like it's
With the flaw
similar to
system
that.
returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So, we turned to the team. I told them, no bad ideas. Give me what you got. Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I want to put them in the game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
Okay, so that is actually Ben Schwartz. That is Ben Schwartz.
Bad knees. You got bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot? Yes. When you walk too much, they hurt?
His
Sounds
cheeks
boring,
are a
like
little
you sound like
bit
a boring person,
puffier and
but it's in the game.
older
It's a good flaw.
than
What about
a
you?
few years ago.
I like to take small things sometimes.
So you're stealing.
No, I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
I don't.
Claire. Claire, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
do you need it?
Yeah. Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys get an hour?
I get an hour.
Oh. Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers will I hold up?
3?
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel bad for you. Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something called bad
Okay.
knees. It will actually give you the option to take this flaw that'll make it so that you
it's an actual thing in the game. It's not just a comedy
problem is,
sketch. Okay.
Anytime you stand up, your knees are going to make a loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
Why?
There's one called Kleptomaniac. This is really interesting because what it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more bits than normal. And like that sounds really great. The drawback is sometimes when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be very careful about how you use them.
One of our more wacky perks is
Okay.
the Sun Gazer Flaw, and it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms and hazes, and makes the game pretty unplayable if you happen to choose that perk.
What do you mean?
If you happen to be
If that's how the game looks with the stuff on, that looks fine.
Well, you'll be offered the flaw of over-prepared. Now,
You'll get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're gonna take a debuff for a while. While we support options like being a gunslinger who wants to key into destructive weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them, we also allow for a lot
Looking
of
in
fun
the
and
sun,
experimental
yeah.
builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors, or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than, in my opinion, the bridge area, which has a quest you get early on in Paradise Island.
Maybe it's just something the Outer Worlds does that I'm not.
Not only do you
super,
kind of encounter this very early,
I don't
it's a
know
very
too much
core
about,
into
but
the
like,
story, but it really expresses
why
the
would I want?
philosophy of allowing the player to solve
Why would you put
problems
those flaws in the
a
game?
bunch of ways. So you may solve it by, you know, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate.
You could go guns blazing. You could just take
I don't think
everyone
it's
out and
trash.
heal out,
I'm
lower
just
the
not
bridge itself and kinda get
I
a
don't. I
quest.
just think I'm not understanding it. I'm not seeing the vision.
You could sneak in, lower the bridge,
And there's
then
also
actually
nothing
sneak
else
in
after
under the
this,
bridge to get
Lucian.
over
This
to
is
the other
it.
side.
Once we're done with the direct, we're done for the day. Because I don't even normally stream on Sundays.
You can bypass the bridge entirely if you found like certain gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas as you go across, or the double
Want to
jump
be
boots,
Destiny
which kind of
2?
allow you to jump across.
I never
the
played
chasm and
Destiny
get
2,
across that way.
or I haven't played it in years.
There's even a really kind of messed up way, right? Which is players can actually sacrifice one of their companions. The companion who they just found is part of.
We're no different than the breeze if we start tossing our own to the rats.
Well, I guess we're
Law
not supposed to
ain't
know
gonna
that.
follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I must admit, I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger. As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
It's such a fun quest, but again, it really showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
Okay.
From the very beginning of our discussions about the Outer Worlds, we really knew we wanted every game to take place in a different colony. This lets us expand on all aspects of the universe. Every colony can be its own thing with its own flavor, and we can center them around anything we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury. For Protectorate subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything. The Protectorate is also incredibly wealthy because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the Outer World's faster-than-light engines. But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other. The Order of the Ascendant is an offshoot of the Order of Scientific Inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the masses.
FTL technology?
The player's been sent to
I
Arcadia
guess.
as an Earth
I mean, it's
directory
you probably
to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them.
It's probably just like a warp.
Each of the factions have their own
A warp
solutions
thing
to the
from
rift
like Star
problem and their
Wars.
own goals.
I wasn't paying attention for right there, so I don't
wants
know.
to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds, we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has its own flavor of absurdity. Anti's Choice is a merger between Anti-Cleo and Spacer's Choice from the
It was
original
taking
game.
part in the
And
future.
there are corporate representatives in the Outer
I
Worlds
guess.
too. They've invaded Arcadia to liberate their resources for all of humanity, at a profit, of course.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas is the radio system. It was just iconic for me, and I wanted to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2 had that. So we actually built out 3 different radio stations, one for each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff. But the really cool part about this entire thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the Protectorate radio station, they're gonna be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Auntie's Choice malefactors, have been corrected.
Some hotshot for hire just managed to fix the electrum leak in their repair facility. Now, I'm not saying we caused it in the first place, but we sure like the idea of all those broken auto mechanicals and all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
The factions and companions are great examples of how we're going deeper and more complex this time around. They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds, and like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices. Your first companion is Niles. He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute Automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val. Marisol's part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still deadly assassin. That's right, she's a deadly mathematician who may or may not have some unfinished business to attend to with the player's help. There's also a cultist named Azza, who is part of a sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in general. You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence or support her chaotic and dangerous tendencies. At one time, Auntie's Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts to make them more formidable. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead. There's a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things. Finally, there's Tristan. He's a protected arbiter who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily armored package. It is your choice to either help him judge wrongdoers or show him what true justice looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating them well, you will find out at the end of the game what that means.
Companions are a very, very important part.
Not Ben Schwartz, what's up?
Because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out.
He's got a body
Gen
pillow.
Alpha loves body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right?
That's Ben Grimm.
When you could have a knife.
That's not Ben Schwartz. That's Ben Grimm.
Sheets, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe a little napping, maybe a little snuggling, maybe a little nah.
Did he just say he's gonna fuck a body pillow?
The visuals of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Auntie's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game.
2 types of humans.
How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists?
Kind of like a paid actor. I know, like he's acting like a comedian.
The sovereign uses it to maintain control.
Why is he
Auntie's
acting like a
Choice uses it to
comedian?
help their bottom line.
What's going on?
Wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing
Gooners for Gooners that hide it.
War.
Okay, that's why do you think I keep that bedroom door closed? There's reasons why that bedroom door stays closed.
But has recently been taken over by Auntie's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings, posting guards, and adding propaganda-based holograms featuring Auntie and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion for our players. One of our priorities in visually realizing the world of the Outer Worlds 2 was making sure everything is clear and recognizable from the player standpoint.
Hey now, Scar, hey now.
Particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and landscapes, they're recognizing the motifs and visuals of who they're talking to, what they're going to be talking about, and how that
I mean, in all
progresses throughout
seriousness,
the
Ben
story.
Schwartz is actually really funny.
The first Outer Worlds
I
was
do like
really
Ben
about
Schwartz.
player interfacing
He's
with
a good
corporations.
comedian.
And while we have that in the Outer Worlds 2, we really want to express not just the corporations, but how the player interacts with other facets of the world, like government entities or religious structures. And then we elaborate on those.
With larger environments, we wanted to encourage exploration by improving player mobility across the board. Now you can run, slide, double jump, mantle, and parkour your way through all of the nooks and crannies of these worlds. It really allows the player to just explore and have fun finding really cool stuff.
We've aimed to make everything in the Outer Worlds 2 better from top to bottom. The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our art, and especially our gameplay. A good sequel is true to the original. That's first and foremost, right? Like, we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought, we did not need this consultant. We've made enough sequels. We understand how to do this. And I will say, I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am very proud of the combat improvements we have made in the Outer Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat system. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that good. Shush, what are you even talking about? You haven't seen it yet. Watch this. Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my COMBAT system, combat system. My name is Mark, I'm the head of sequels. Shall we begin?
Okay,
You're
now,
thinking, what's C for?
now I
C.
feel like an
Capitalize
idiot because I
the
understand what
fact
head
that
of
the
sequels
people
means
loved the
now.
first game. We're gonna take those people, we're gonna make them buy the sequel, giving out pounds, pounds, pounds. Quick ones, ha, ha, not you, Dev. Here we go. What comes after C?
Not you.
O. Optimize for player satisfaction. I am terrified of online gamers, okay? I want to make them happy. So let's, okay? All right. Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet, sweet pre-order. Clap with me. Sweet, sweet. You don't have rhythm, Brandon, just say it. Sweet, sweet pre-order. Everybody has a different rhythm, and it's blowing mine. And here we go. B. Burglarize. What is this? It's basically just finding new ways to loot dead bodies. You know what I mean? Right, Otis?
Why did he point? Why did he point at the black guy?
Hey, you gotta agonize about how many people are gonna be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance at all. We should look at ourselves. What is wrong with us? Huh? We can't have one love story in this? How many people have been in love? Raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're in love. Okay, are you lying?
I have a wife.
Put your hand down. T.
Yo, that is crazy.
French,
that is
two.
crazy.
Sequel.
I think that means 3.
Okay, you're getting ahead of yourself. Come on, Claire. We're on 2. And how do we end it? Anything is possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us. And if I could just say one more thing, thank you very much. I know I've kind of changed the world of video games today.
For the Outer Worlds 2, we wanted
What was
to
that
improve
little baby? Who wants to
gunplay
go to
in
Six
every
Flags?
way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon, the way a weapon snaps into ADS, the way recoil feels when firing, and how impactful our sound effects really sell the weapon's fantasy, to things like how a unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons by including new weapon types, but also through a host of fun and unique weaponry. We have things like the Borst Blaster that fires out tumors that can explode like grenades. Or
I'm sorry, it fires out
by
what?
the player for additional health.
It fires out tumors?
We have a weapon called Rookie's Reward that will actually level
Let me
up
just
the more you use it.
inject a little cancer. All right, time to
And
use some
every time it
bullets.
levels up, it's got fun
What?
fanfare where it's like shooting out confetti and it's got a fun little setup. We have a really fun weapon called the pop.
the cancer
Fires
gun.
out ad drones that will distract your enemies with corporate ads, slogans, and jingles. While your enemies are distracted, you can focus fire on them or explode these drones for additional damage. New to the Outer Worlds 2 are throwables. So you can use frag grenades to flush out enemies.
They didn't have
smoke
throwables
grenades
in the
to
last
camouflage and
last
escape,
one.
distraction devices to bait enemies into a stealth attack, and even science grenades that will levitate enemies, allowing you to fire upon them while they float helplessly.
Okay, neat.
And of course, science weapons are back. We have returning favorites like the Shrink Ray, This time it's been upgraded so you can shrink your enemy down to the size of a sprat and run over them, exploding them into bits.
That's actually kind of funny. I like that. That's funny.
That was probably my favorite one from the first game, so we brought it into the second game, but we improved it though. So instead of shrinking your enemies for a short period of time and having them re-expand, this time they stay shrunk, and we actually added in the ability to step on them and kind of squish them and kick them, because we knew that that was the player fantasy. We knew that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies, they wanted to kick them. So we made sure to double down on that stuff.
In addition to things like our returning favorites, we also have some really fun and unique new science weapons. One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little arms that will stick to people or cover or all kinds of different things, and they will continue to just hit them until they get destroyed.
Oh, okay.
And we have another one that's just super cool called the Spectrum Dance Saber. This is a melee weapon
what Ant-Man could have done.
Lets you attack to a musical beat. And if you continue to
He could have popped up Thanos' ass, he could have shrunk him down and stepped on him, but no. We had to let him win.
One of my personal favorite weapons is called the Big Bang. It's just a big freaking
Well, Ant-Man
gun.
wasn't
It uses
actually...
material
He
harvesting
was in the
from
quantum
rifts
realm at
to
that
shoot
point.
out
Never
a
mind.
giant ball of energy.
Still.
Vaporizing everything in its path. Now, ammo's extremely rare for this weapon, but you can use it in just the right situation to devastating effects.
Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as you're walking
If
through
you
combat. So
wear
science
Gary.
armors, and we've really kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
We're all about letting people play the game their way. There are some players who prefer to be immersed in a first-person view, taking in all of the details. But there are others who really prefer to take the world in from a third-person perspective. Why not allow both? Well, now you can swap between the two, letting you enjoy the experience in whatever way you like. One of the things I really like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip your player with. All of the actions that you could do in first person, so you're double jumping around, you get to see your character in that way, and you get to take in the world and see things in a different light.
I'm sorry, I keep yawning.
The Outer Worlds 2 is really the biggest game we've ever made. Bigger choices.
Gary is the
creativity,
second-hand
more
symbiote.
weapons,
He's
more
the
things to
Venom
find in
of
each
this
of the
game.
worlds the players can visit. The team has done incredible work bringing the Outer Worlds 2 to life, and we can't wait for you to play it.
Even though we've always been a multi-project studio, this
Hey,
is gonna be
awesome,
the first
guys.
time
Can
we've
you
ever
make the
released
next
3
South Park
games in
game?
1 year.
Fuck
It
about.
feels
Can you make the
amazing
next
to
South
do.
Park
We're
game?
so excited for more people to be
Can you
playing our
make
games.
the next South Park
It
game?
is truly an exciting time for
Because
Obsidian.
Snow Day was
We're
absolutely
big
terrible. So
and
can you make the
small while
next?
expanding on franchises
Can
that
you
we
make the next
created,
South Park
and
game,
we have
please?
no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we
Please,
do what we do
I need
best,
more South Park
make
games.
Your world, your way.
I need more South Park games that is not Snow Day. You can wait though. All right, I think that.
With the Outer
Oh,
Worlds
nope.
2, we're all about the best place to play, which is also the promise of Xbox.
Okay.
You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox.
If we're gonna go into
but it may be
grounded,
hard to
I'm probably
play
gonna
when you're
call it
staring at all
there.
these beautiful holes. Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox. Oh yeah, now that's Microsoft. Or you can take a phone call on this Xbox, then play the Outer Worlds 2 right after. Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Hello? What am I doing? I'm playing the Outer Worlds. Hello? Yeah, this is Mark. I didn't know I had jury duty today. You could play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it takes 2 people to lug around safely. We're gonna go up to my apartment, okay? And this is an Xbox you actually wear that also plays the Outer Worlds 2. What do you think, Claire?
This is amazing.
Are you playing?
I think so.
Fantastic. So now this is actually not an Xbox, so you cannot play the Outer Worlds 2 on it. Can't play anything on this. I guess Bread. You ever play Bread where you take it out of one slot, put it in the other? I don't have friends. If you pre-order the premium edition now, you'll get early access, which is like a prequel to the
Fucking
sequel,
God.
or or has launched the sequel to the pre-order, or like, why are any of us alive at any time? It doesn't matter. Either way, my job here is done. It's time for the Grounded 2 portion of the Direct, which is sort of like this.
All right. I'm not gonna stick around for Grounded 2. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't care enough about Grounded 2. I do not care about Grounded 2. Outer Worlds I at least care about a little bit. I don't care about Grounded. You don't have a PC or console? Well, according to Mark over here, not Ben Schwartz, you can play through your phone. So now you have no excuse. Now you have no excuse, Scar. But okay. I'll be honest, the Outer Worlds 2 portion of that wasn't super into, but I didn't play Outer Worlds 1, so I wasn't super big into that. So that's fine. But real quick, let's go over to my little spreadsheet, and I want to see some of the big ones. Okay. So some of the things that got announced that I am very hyped for, I am very excited. High on Life 2. That's pretty cool. I do have High on Life 1. I haven't played it yet, but it did look like a cool game. And seeing that there's going to be a second one, now I know I got to play the first one. Residents: A Plague Tale Legacy. This was the one we all thought was an Assassin's Creed game. Looked pretty interesting. Looked interesting. The ROG Xbox Ally X. I have it on here, but I'm going to probably check it out. I'm probably not going to get it, if I'm honest. I'm probably not going to get it. I mean, we'll see if it's better than the regular, because I don't have any PC handheld, so I don't have any PC handheld. But if I had to get one, I did always say I would go for the ROG Ally X. Scar, no worries. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I did always say if I was going to get a PC handheld, it was going to be the ROG Ally X. I'll see how the ROG Xbox Ally X looks. If it's better than the ROG Ally X, maybe I go get that, although I'm also trying to get a new graphics card. And I'm also trying to get a Quest 3 for the Deadpool VR game. So if I do get one of those, it's probably not going to be until next year at the earliest. Blood of the Dawnwalker. That's one I've been waiting on. We got a 2026, I guess, semi-release date. Ninja Gaiden 4, we got the release date for that. Super Meat Boy 3D, another really cool one, coming early 2026, so probably around spring. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is getting DLC on September 4th. Beast of Reincarnation, that was another one that looked pretty interesting. Clockwork Revolution. I wasn't super into it until they showed off the time stuff, so very interested in that. Chronos, another one I was interested in, that got revealed like a while ago. There are no ghosts at the Grand. That one's actually that one's interesting. It was the one that I had said looked a little bit like a Power Wash simulator, and then it definitely went away from being like a Power Wash simulator. So, yeah. Mudang 2 Hearts. This is a South Korean one that got showed off, the stealth-looking game. Planet of Lana 2, Children of the Leaf. I think that was a 2D... That was the 2D platformer that we saw. I think it was 2D. Solo Leveling Arise coming. Persona 4 Revival. Holy shit. You know what's funny? I have Persona 4 Golden through PS4, and now I'm going to get this for PS5 when it comes out. Yeah. Look, okay. I like that they're doing Persona 4. I kind of hope in the future they do the original Personas, like Persona 1, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, Persona 2 whatever sin, whatever those are. I need those ported over, because we have Persona 3, 4, and now 5 all available on PS5, or going to be available on PS5. We need to get the first 3 games as well. We need the first 3 games, because those are locked to the PSP as the most modern consoles, and I guess PS3 for one of them. We got the Invincible Versus, a 3-on-3 fighting game with Invincible characters. And then Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Holy shit. And that's actually probably going to be a 2025 game. So I'll throw that here. Actually, no. That would make more sense being 2026. Fuck it. We don't have a date. All right. So that is going to be the stream today, guys. That's going to be the stream. I want to get off. I got a YouTube video to make. I got sleep to catch up on, and anime to watch. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Come and checking me out on a day I don't normally stream. Like I said earlier, tomorrow we are going to be starting God of War Ascension. We're going to be playing through that. Tuesday we will be continuing and hopefully beating the game. And as long as all that goes as planned, Wednesday we will be starting Death Stranding 1, the director's cut. We will be doing the PS5 director's cut edition of it. And we will be playing through the entire game in preparation for Death Stranding 2 coming out at the end of this month. So if you guys are interested, please, please, please follow me on any of my platforms. Over on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or over on TikTok. Please, please, please go check me out. Also, if you want to see these, but you are not able to make it to the streams, no worries at all. You can go check me out over on my VOD channel where I upload the full, most of the time, unedited versions of these VODs. You can go over there and check those out. And also, check me out on my main channel on YouTube. I got a new video that's going to be coming up soon, maybe tomorrow, more likely on Tuesday, talking about my first impressions of the Nintendo Switch, how I'm doing with it at the beginning, and then just you can see some other videos. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Peace out. I will see you guys later.